MPs vetting Chumo despite graft charges in court. And this, of course, raised a lot of conversation on social media, with Kenyans coming out to say, how dare he come before the committee, yet he has graft charges, corruption charges before the court. Your thoughts, Member of Parliament, Honorable Sangok, on this? Do we have a time where, as Kenyans, we can raise our threshold of integrity to a point where, if even when indicated or named in a certain area, you'd be honorable enough to, say, despite the fact that I think I am not guilty, for the sake of public, integrity, I will forgo this one?
My friend, it's so funny. I heard there was a minister, I think from India, when a train got an accident. The minister said, yes, I'm the Minister of Transport. There was a train that got an accident. I'll have to resign. Now, Kenya, hey, you have slept in court. You have slept in jail. You have taken to court. You have graft charges. And you don't even feel ashamed to walk through that same door that make the laws that took you to court and come and present yourself ati unataka kiti. Jameni. Unajua watu hawaogopi dhambi, hawaogopi Mungu. Sijui hii kitu. Unajua Ben Chumo is a friend of mine, but I'm telling you, my friend. Yeah.
If you're in the same position, what would you do? What would you as David Sangok do?
My friend, it was only David Sangok who retired at the age of 38 from the National Council for Persons with Disability to create an opportunity for another person with disability to lead that institution they call home. Now they are in a World Disability Summit in UK, co-hosted by Kenya. I'm also a member of Parliament. I decided, since I was in New York, representing persons with disability on the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability, let me give an opportunity to another person with disability. It is not only me that is disabled. You see, even if I have been their chairman for a long time and I have all these policies, I'll tell them what I've been saying to the nation. So, for me, if it was me, I will not even dare
to walk into that.
To walk into for an interview. Which interview? Are we supposed to put you to committee? Or,
all right, Prof, your thoughts on
I just love what Sangok is saying today. I don't know whether it's the same Sangok that I know. Surely, shame on this man. This man is a Harvard student. Is he not a Harvard graduate? A man who is so intellectually capacitated to do
but
stuff.
Prof, as a lawyer, you're a lawyer, and the law does tell us that he is innocent until proved guilty.
Laws,
so he maybe has a point.
Some laws stink. Some laws stink. Even if I'm a professor of law, we have got what we call the social responsibility and the moral responsibility. As a lawyer, I've refused to go to court to represent these people. I've been asked to represent one or two, and I said, no, even if they are guilty or not guilty, I am not going. I'm standing with you on this one.
Now, my friend, I have told you about the story of a minister of transport. Was he the captain that was driving that train?
Absolutely
no,
not.
But because of integrity.
We even have an MP in the UK who came late for a meeting and resigned on those grounds that he was late for that
In fact,
meeting.
in some places, you are charged with corruption, you go and hang yourself.
But Honorable Sangok, you're a member of Parliament. What conversations do you have with your colleagues? Because, some of them, we've seen them also with very various charges, but still not stepping down. It's a culture that has been created by our leaders. And you're one of our leaders.
Give us an example, because for me, I don't know one of the members of Parliament who have been charged with corruption charges and have not stepped down. And again, these are people who are elected by their representative, the people from the different constituencies. So if there are corruption allegations against them, the moral authority lies on the political party to say, yes, we don't want to be associated with people who are corrupt.
Okay.
So they whip him or her of the party, probably leadership or even the party ticket and so on, and the party membership.
All right.